Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Sam from Ask Sam, and today I wanted to review the American Express business card. So let's get right into the video. First thing we see, guys, right now they have a 120,000 membership reward points bonus, and that's after you spend $15,000 on eligible purchases. So for a business card like this, typically for business owners, most of the time they're going to be spending around that amount. But if you know that your business itself is not spending that amount, I personally say don't try to flex it like that. Just do something that's more comfortable for you. But I do like that you are able to get this 120,000 points because you're able to transfer these points over to different partners that will allow you to get the best when it comes to rewards. So I love seeing that already that they give you that big amount when it comes to membership reward points. Now, as you can see over here to the left hand side, it has a 695 annual fee, and I do not want you to get scared about that fee. I'm going to show you how you get a lot of credits when it comes to American Express, and so really we're going to dive deep into that right now. Some of the things that the partners who they're partnering with, they have right here on the screen where it gives a little bit more deep of what you're able to get for as a creators wise. But I kind of like how they have a better way of showing that down here at the bottom. So let me scroll down and here we go right here. So even though they have a $695 annual fee, you guys, you're going to get 1,400 in total value. And that's going to be real big. And I'm going to show you how I use some of these credits myself. When it comes to Dell, this is one of the big ones I use. I get $200 back semi-annually with Dell. And so that's 400 total credits each calendar year that I'm able to get. Actually, this camera, this webcam that I'm filming on right now, I got this from Dell for free. And it's one of the statement credits that I use because of my business card. And so, if you're able to use these credits that American Express gives you, you would then be able to get the best value out of that. So, Indeed, I don't necessarily use Indeed like that, but that's not necessarily something that I won't be able to use in the future. But right now, I just haven't been able to get the best out of Indeed. But I do use the Adobe credit. I do a lot of PDFs and I edit a lot of PDFs and I have to do things with Adobe all the time. And so I'm able to use that credit on their premium plan that they have. I also use the wireless credit. And so it says for telephone service credit, but I actually use for my internet. And so with my AT&T internet service, the credit picks up off of that, and I'm able to get $10 off my internet credit. So regardless, it's free money to me, so I like it. But that's $10 off every month that I get off that. But you can use it for your phone credit if need to be, if you had your phone tied into your card. I used the $200 airline fee credit, and so with that, I'm able to pick whichever airline that I want to use throughout the year. And from there, I'm able to get reimbursement for items such as if I wanted to get a seat upgrade, I would use that credit. I would put that purchase on that card, and then I would get a credit from Amex. At the same time, if I was trying to get bags, if I wanted to pay for bags, I could use that credit. Now, me being military, I don't have to do that because I get free bags. So shout out to the military. But if I wasn't, I would use this credit to allow me to be able to get that as well. So it's different things that you can do with it, but you're able to pick one airline throughout the year, but also you can change your airline because I've done it several times where I've changed my airlines with American Express, and I just call them up and say, "Hey, I want to change my airline," and they'll allow me to do it. And from there, I would then uh, do something so that I can initiate that credit as well. So that's another little tidbit that I wanted to give you all. Another thing that I use with them is Clear. So with Clear, if you don't know anything about Clear, Clear allows you to basically skip the lines at the airports. So this allows you to even skip the people who have TSA pre-check. But one of the things that I also like about this card is that it comes with global entry and TSA pre-check as well. So once you get your, which I always say go with global entry, and I've done a video on why global entry, why I always say go with global entry instead of TSA pre-check because it's included in global entries. From there, if you combine what you're able to do with the pre-check and clear, not only are you able to skip the lines, but then now you don't have to take off any of your clothes or anything like that. And so I always say use that. And so I like that this card comes with that. And as you can see, once you add up all of these credits, it makes it $695 pay for itself. But that's only just some of the things that they would do because that's not including the other things that you're able to get with this card. And so let's go up a little bit more, and I'll go more into detail what they mean by that. So just when it comes to the business value, of course, we went over how you're able to get the $400 when it comes to credits for these other products, but you're able to get 1.5x membership reward points for just on eligible expenses with your card. But honestly, this card is really, they call it a coupon card for a reason. So it's not really for those expenses that you want to be able to use this card for. You're really trying to get value more off of luxury travel and other incentives that this card come with. That 1.5 is good so that you're able to get something, but that's not really what you're trying to get this card for. Now, when it comes to travel, and here we are with travel right now, you're going to get 5x membership reward points when you book with flights and prepaid hotels on Amex Portal. Now, with the Amex Portal, it's very important because there's a difference between booking it. They have a personal card like this, and then they have a business card. And so I made the mistake of thinking that you can book directly with the airline, but it's only with the personal card that you can book it through the airline and get the 5S portal, 5S points. When it comes to the business card that we're looking at right now, you're gonna have to book it through the MS Travel to be able to get the 5S points. So you can't book directly through the airline. You're only going to get 1.5x points back on that. Now, you do get the Global Lounge Collection, so that's going to include Priority Pass, which Priority Pass Select alone is a over 400 and I want to say $29 to $69 value alone that you're able to get for this card just by having it. Now, this is going to allow you to be able to get in the American Lounge Club, the Delta Lounge Club, United Club, things like that. But then also you're able to get into over 1,400 other airport lounges. And this is going to allow you just to be able to get free food, just be able to relax. They have some spas in some of the areas, just another area just to be able to get away and while you're at the airports and just be able to relax. So I really like that. Anytime I'm at airports, as you can see, I'm always going somewhere where I'm just relaxing. I'm getting some food. I'm getting something to drink, alcohol, whatever you need. They're going to have those at those lounges. And you're also going to be able to get into the Centurion Lounge, which is that's strictly American Express that you're able to get as well. And so I really love their lounges because they have honestly some of the best food that I have out of airport lounges wise. Now you're also able to get again the 200 airline credit fee credit. So we talk about that for the premium travel. We talk about the clear um, with the so you're able to get 35% airline bonus. So what they mean by that is with the airline that you choose. So for instance, let's see, I chose Delta, for instance, for my airline. I'm then able that if I use my points to book an airline or book a let's say book a flight, I'm able to get 35% bonus back on that. So I do like that with the card that they're able to give you that incentive. That's a big incentive. That's going to be anything, whether it's the American, whether that's the flight of your choice of for is the airline that you chose, or if you're doing a first class business flight itself, you're going to be able to get 35% back. And it says here up to 1 million points back each calendar year. Now, they also have the fine hotels and resorts. So what I like about this is American Express Business Card is going to allow you to be able to get with Hilton, you'll be able to get gold status, and with Marriott, you'll be able to get gold status as well. And so that's going to add, they say it's a average total of $600 in the values. But what I like about that is automatically you're going to be able to get free breakfast when it comes to your stays, and then also you're going to be able to get 4 p.m. checkout. And so that can be a game changer sometimes, especially if you have any late flights or anything like that. You don't have to worry about rushing to get out the room. You can stay later on. And this, trust me, the breakfast itself adds up. If you're at somewhere for a couple of days and they're charging you 10, $20 a day for breakfast, you're going to save a lot of money when it comes to that. So I like that. And you're also able to get it for two at that. So I definitely like that you're able to get that. And then just the solution and support. American Express, to me, honestly, have by far the best customer service that I have when it comes to credit card companies. Anytime I call it up and had any problems, they've been able to fix it. They'll give me callbacks if needed. I mean, I really love them, and it's really never no wait time for real. And then it's 24 hours of that, and so I really like dealing with American Express. But they come with other solutions and support that they have in here. So, for instance, you can do global dining with Resi. I believe American Express owns Resi now, where you're able to book reservations through their app through Resi. Um, with this card, you're able to pay over time. It gives an option because this is a charge card at that. And so there's really no preset limit, and it's not going to report to your business credit as well. And so there's a couple of things that you can do with this card that you're able to spend big amounts without, worrying about it impacting your personal credit. And then you also get cell phone protection as well, and that's up to $800 that you can be able to use for this. And so I really like that as well. So if you have anything happen to your phone, or as it falls or it cracks, anything like that, as long as your phone is showing up on your American Express card. Now, don't get me wrong. And what I mean by that is, you need to be paying your bill on that American Express card. They will reimburse you for that. It's going to be a $50 deductible, but trust me, I already paid $50 than having to go get a new $1,000 phone from the iPhone. So those are some of the things I like. And of course, I just went over no preset limit on that. So they have different things when it comes to this card. I definitely recommend it just because there are multiple things you're able to do. I wanted to show the Centurion Lounge. So here's some of the pictures they have of the Centurion Lounge. So I visit the Charlotte Centurion Lounge and then also the Dallas Centurion Lounge. And again, they have some of the best food that I've had. And it's just a really relaxing environment that you're able to get into. I'm telling you, once you get there, it's very beautiful the way it's set up. And they let you know because sometimes it get busy in there, and so you'll be able to know ahead of time if you're going to even be able to get in. But I really like that you're able to just sit there and relax. And I'm telling you, they have some really good food at the Centurion Lounge. Now, what I also wanted to show you all is they have another thing that's called Amex offers and benefits. I really like this, and the reason why I wanted to show you all this was that you're able to get additional offers that can be added to your card. Now, me personally, I use a system called Max Rewards, so that's automatically added to my card. But just let's say you did and you just went on and manually and added to your card, they have different things in here, different offers that you can see, like spend $100, get $20 back. They have things like that automatically are added to your card, or that you can add automatically to your card and get more incentives. And they add these every month to your card. So I really like that. Like, for instance, I just used this one recently, get 10% back on purchases from Dell. So when I used this card, I was able to when I bought my webcam, not only did I get 10% back off that, but then I also used that $200 statement credit anyway. So really, I was in the green all the way for that one. For that, so that's like one of my best purchases. But they have other things that they have here that I'll show you here. So I really like that. about this, and I just really in general like this business card. But I do have a personal card as well that if you guys want me to do a video on that, just drop a comment below and I'll definitely do a video on that. But that's all I got for today. Again, this is the American Express business card. Um, if you guys like what you've heard so far, let me know in the comments below. Make sure you like and subscribe and stay tuned for more videos. I'm going to be coming out with some more information for you. But that's all I got. Again, this is Ask Sam, and I'll see you guys later.